Hello and welcome, my beautiful Virgos. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of September the 2nd to the 8th, 24. So I have to tell you, this is part two, the second part, second reading. The first one got lost somewhere. I've searched everywhere and I was having an internet problem, and my platform where I make these videos, I was having an issue. So somewhere along the way, it didn't get out there. So this is your reading now. Starting off with your download message, you've got communicate. So this means you're going to be discussing something, talking to others, sharing information with each others, and communicating on either a personal or a professional level. This is about doing things in a fair and equitable way when you communicate, but you're making sure that you are laying your demands or your hopes and dreams and whatever it is you're going to communicate about on the table. Okay, so whatever you need to convey this information about communicating is coming in, and you need to be clear and concise. Okay, so coming in the beginning of the week, you've got higher power. And this is telling me that you could be tapping into higher self. You could be leaning into spirituality. You could be doing more divination work. You could be sitting and meditating more, anything like that. You're tapping into higher self. You could be doing more mat, as I call it, mat work, which is prayer work, asking and establishing communication with the powers that be as well. Okay, now you've got the star coming in with that, and that's a beautiful card, and that says dream big. Okay, the star is all about, hope, healing, and renewal. And often, we can dream big. We've learned through our mistakes. We need to let go of the past and begin something fresh and trust our intuition and follow our heart, all the way to the universe. Everything happens for a reason, and this is your time to shine now. Keep your head up and stay positive. There are so much better days ahead. So you could have been dealing and praying for something. You could have been meditating for something, but you took a stand here, and that means you've made some clear and concise communication with the powers that be. And now you're getting the results and the results, good results, and success that you so justifiably deserve. Now, when the star shows up, the star is that card that says dream big, reach for the stars. You have that ability to succeed at what it is your goal is. Okay. Now, this is also you. You are the headliner. You are the star. So you need to get out there. You need to market yourself. You need to let yourself be known for, who you are and what you're made of. Okay, so let the powers that be know that. Also, this is a card that says your cups are going to overflow. Dream big, because there's a good possibility that if you go after those dreams, they will come to fruition. Now, Virgo, coming in with your focus part of the reading, you've got action. So as I was saying, it's great to dream big. It's great to, to actually, want something and reach for our stars, but we really need to be smart enough to go after them. Physically go after them, okay? Because there's going to be a shift coming. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Face your fear. Do it anyway. When big change is on the horizon, it's time to take action. And of course, there are times to deliberate and carefully consider your next step, but not now. Now is the time to just go for it, okay? With your own, immediately. Okay, now is the time to take immediate action. Look forward, with a calm, steely gaze, and then forge ahead with clarity and determination and power. So I do think that, you're going to see something coming into you. You're going to take action. This could be a new goal, a new project, something that you've been wanting to do for a while. The Three of Wands says, you need to commend yourself, Virgo, for as far as you've come in a very short period of time. Now, for some of you, you may think it's taken a long time, but in reality, how much did you put into this? And to see, in the beginning, maybe you weren't applying as much energy into it, and now you've decided, hey, I better do it. And you're seeing that things are shifting, changing for the better. He stands on the shore. He's waiting pensively for his ships to come in, and he sees that they're quite a ways out, and he starts to doubt himself. Don't do that. Okay, step up there, keep moving forward. There's growth on his poles here. Look, they may be small, but they're the seedlings that are now about to grow to, to come to harvest. So whatever you're applying and taking action for, stay in that lane. Okay, don't change your mind. Whatever you've decided to do, Virgo, keep moving in that direction, because you're going to see that your ship will come in as long as you keep pursuing it. Now, in the center position, which could be your, your challenge situation here, you've got strength. And, whether you believe it or not, Virgo, you're stronger than and more resilient than you believed you are. And, your true strength, comes from your self-reliance, okay? But it comes from sincere faith in a higher power as well, okay? So, with your higher power card there, this makes sense. You're being tested right now. Okay, and maybe even relationships around you are being tested around you. Perhaps you feel the bonds weakening, maybe in a relationship. So you need to strengthen them. Okay, go after them. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off course right now. Okay, have courage and dive in and go after what it is you want. You can do almost anything now, as long as you realize how strong you are and don't doubt your motives and don't doubt yourself. Now, you've got the Six of Swords that says you're strong enough to leave a situation if it's not working, okay? Or a relationship, or a job, or a location, anything like that. You could be leaving something because it wasn't bringing you, bringing you the rewards for the effort you were putting into it. So you're moving and you're leaving from troubled waters to go to calmer shores. And yes, in the perfect world, there wouldn't be a wave or a storm, and there still will be challenges here, but not like what you've had to experience in the past. It takes strength to make up your mind and say, I'm out of here, I'm moving on, and I know it's going to be better than where I am now. Now, coming in your message from Spirit, you've got wealth. You are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. Now, this can be time, effort, support, love, and money, right? When we talk about wealth, we talk about prosperity. So whatever you're working towards here, and I know you've been doing some little changes here, and to you, you might think they're minor changes, but they are going to show big differences. Okay, it's going to be so good, you're going to be able to go out and celebrate something here. Celebrate your accomplishments. Celebrate, maybe some of you have gone and got a degree or a diploma and an award of some sort. Maybe you're celebrating an occasion. Okay, but you're going to have the resources here out of pocket to enjoy it and really lavish in a good time. So you're working towards real wealth and prosperity by applying yourself wholeheartedly to your goal. So stay in that lane. Now, at the end, what have we got here? We've got believe in the impossible, and this is the blue moon. Now, I had this for, it might have been Cancer, and I titled it, every once in a while, in a blue moon, things happen, right? Miracles can happen once in a blue moon. So this is a card that says believe in yourself, believe in the impossible, because things will come into fruition when you least expect it. That's when you start to see success. Okay, and progress. It's been a struggle for some of you here. You felt you had to compete to keep up, to keep your head above water. You've been trying to do your research and say, well, how come they're doing this? Maybe I should do that. Don't ever try to compare yourself to other people or push yourself to that point of exhaustion. Pick and choose your battles wisely, even within your own mind. Don't get up in your head and start doubting things if they're not working out as quickly as you want them to. Or things work out quickly and then we kind of plateau, right? And then we think we're on this preface and we think, well, how did I get here all of a sudden and now nothing's moving? So this is about believing in the impossible, staying in your lane, working for your goal here, not doubting yourself, taking action, and communicating with the powers that be. Maybe you're going to be communicating with people that you need to be, you need to collaborate with in business if it's your job and your career. Either way, I do think that you're going to be taking action and you're going to be moving forward in a positive direction, because you're leaving, a situation that wasn't working out, going in a new one, and then at the end of the day, it brings you wealth and a reason to celebrate. So pretty darn good. So let's see what we have here in addition to this reading, my beautiful Virgos. Let's see what we have here in addition. What do you need to see, and expect? So we're going to cut these. So coming in with that beautiful star and tapping into higher self, you have the Eight of Cups. So again, double representation here. The Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups are both cards of being balanced and moving forward. The Six of Swords I look at as a clear and concise decision that you make, and you just go, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm out of here, cut and dried. With the, excuse me, with the Eight of Cups, you're actually, taking your time, you're doing it moderately, you're balancing yourself, you're thinking about it, and you are going towards a new direction here. You don't have to stay in a position here you're not happy with. You have that ability to move forward. It's still in the planning stage, okay? You could be thinking about it and you haven't done it. But as we move through this reading, you are doing it. Now, with the Three of Swords, again, I said stay in your lane, keep working towards your goal this week. This is you doing exactly that. The Seven of Pentacles is that card that says you're working hard on your gifts, your talents. You're wanting to pay attention to details. You're wanting success, so you're putting your head down to the grindstone and you're doing it. This is a card that says some of you could be learning hands-on, a new gift, a new trade, a new talent, a new goal. But you could also be apprenticing and learning or taking some sort of a course. A new form of study as well. Coming in with the Strength card and the Six of Swords leaving, there's going to be some decisions and choices with the Seven of Cups that you're going to have to be subjected to. However, if you think what's going to bring you long-term benefits and longevity and last the test of time, you're not going to jump right into the first offer. Everything that glitters isn't always gold, my beautiful Virgos. So be wary that you choose what's important for you. And that will help you make that decision. Sometimes we get so many decisions whirling around in our head that it becomes overwhelming. Take your time, okay? Don't rush into it. Coming in with the messages from Spirit and that beautiful celebratory card, the Three of Cups, and the Wealth card, you've got the Eight of Wands. Now, Eight of Wands is fast-moving action. There's going to be a change of pace. Things are going to pick up. You're going to find you're going to be getting busy, or you're going to be tuning up what you know how to do, and it's going to come easier for you and work smoothly, is what they're telling me. Now, we know that the arrows are flying, so you could be planning a trip or a fast trip somewhere and back. It may be a short, quick trip, or you could be planning an airline flight. This is also the Wands of Cupid. Somebody could be coming in totally unexpected all of a sudden, and you're going to be surprised. Now, being very busy is what this is about. Coming in with the Five of Wands and that Believe in the Impossible, you've got the Deception card, and that's the Seven of Swords. So I think you're going to be very careful about what you're doing so that you don't slip up and make a mistake or say something out of context. You don't want to be looking over your shoulder saying, oh, why didn't I take my time here where I was told to take my time? But it's also the card of deception. And we call this card the liar, the cheater, the thief. Somebody around you may have ulterior motives. Maybe they're coming on like they think that, letting you think they're your best friend, and maybe, and they're not. They also could be shadowing you, following you, wanting to copy and ride on your coattails of success. So beware of the wolf in sheep's clothing this week, because this is a card of deception. And I know you've got great character analysis, but I also know that some of you, you're very accurate, and you usually are able to pick out that wolf in sheep's clothing. So beware. Somebody here might want to push your buttons. They may want to get you involved in a dispute of some sort or push you to that point. Don't allow yourself to get up there. You're strong here. You have that capability of moving forward without letting somebody else take over and make demands on you. Well, my beautiful Virgos, this is your reading for this week, second one as it is. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Virgos.